Just had a sip of coffee, iced coffee. Welcome everyone to Wrestling, and today I'm gonna talk about video games. Not really other video games, but WWE video games. So I'm doing this because WWE 2K17 is going out on October or September. I kind of forgot, but I'm really hyped about it, even though I can't play it. So yeah, that's kind of sad. So let's just get into the list. I will remind you that this is just my opinions, so don't get mad if your favorite WWE game. Number 3 is WWE 2011. Why? I know it's a bad game because it has a rating 4 over 10, but for me it's kind of a good game because it's the second or first game WWE game that I played. Yeah, second, because the first game that I played was WWE 2010. I didn't really like it. I I don't like the gameplay of it, but we're not talking about that. We're talking about WWE 2011. I like it because it's the first wrestling game that introduced me really to wrestling. I became a wrestling fan because of that game. And yeah, it's a bad game, but it's the one who introduced me to wrestling, and I played it for a long time. So yeah, it's in number 3 spot. I remember back then John Cena was my favorite wrestler. I always used him, and then when I used like Rey Mysterio and John Cena as my opponent, I would literally do nothing to him. And when somebody hurts him, I would get mad. So yeah, that's kind of a shame, but yeah, that's how it is. Number 2 is WWE 2008 SmackDown vs. Raw. I really like this game, and this is the game that introduced me to ECW. It's the first time that I heard about ECW, and back then when I was playing this game, I really liked the ring with the ECW sign on the mat. I don't know, I was just obsessed with it. I really want to use it all of the time. I don't want to use any rings. I just want to use that thing with the ECW sign on the mat. I just don't know. It's really cool, but now I'm like, I can use any ring. So yeah, I like WWE 2008 because I played WWE 2011 on my PSP and 2008 on my friend's PS2. So yeah, I really like it. There's commentators, announcers table. You can go to the audience, and yeah, it's really cool. So yeah, it's on number 2 spot. Honorable mentions is WWE 2007. I just remember playing it a lot, but yeah, I don't really remember much of it. So let's just go to number 1. So my number 1 WWE game is WWE 2013. I really like it. There's a lot of things you can do in the game. You can create your own ring, arena, wrestler. The only missing thing in that game is to create your own belt. So yeah, if they add that to the game, wait, I think there's a create your own belt. I forgot. So just correct me if I'm wrong in the comments down below. But yeah, I really like the game. I've played it for a long time with Cool Raptor. He's also Lightning Tooth if you remember him. But yeah, that's the only Xbox 360 WWE game that I played. So yeah, that's my top 3 WWE games list. Shout out time. So I'm gonna give the shout out to Superhero, Big Fed, and Customs. Thank you for subscribing, commenting, and everything. So yeah, that's gonna be it for Wrestling episode 11. See ya!